ったが、一旦どこかで休まないか?
There we go. I got all my stuff figured out. All my stuff put away. All that fun. All that fun stuff. Is my audio thing correct? Check on that. For all I know, it could be jittery. It looks kind of jittery. Does that fix it? There we go. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. So I have not literally taken any steps from where we left off. If you don't remember, everybody was kind of flying in the sky. And I logged out of the game, I checked some stuff, I played some Mario's Picross. And I loaded the game back up, and I think everything that was in the sky was put back on the ground again. So that's good. There is a minion. There's a minion here. We have found the minion. He is purple. He likes banana. How you doing? This is how the camp was supposed to look last time. We just, maybe didn't have that quite correct yet. But we got new party members. We got new stuff. We got all kinds of new. Got a new everything going on. What do we want to do? We have so many options. We can start more quests. We can explore. We still need to craft new gear for our new party member. We have new types of ingots we can make. So crafting in general, we can do a lot of. We've unlocked a ton of recipes. We have a shit ton of quests to do. We have so many options of stuff we can do. So much stuff, not enough space. Oh, it doesn't... It turns off the auto advanced text every time I close the game. Hola. Hello, hello. How you doing? Hey, pizza.
少しは仲良くなりたいじゃないですか。じゃあお話ししましょうか。私もあなたのこと気になってたのよ。ありがとうございます。じゃあ早速なんですけど、ニーナさん、傭兵をしてるって前に言ってましたよね。傭兵って実際どんな感じなんですか？どんな風に戦うんですか？あら、傭兵家業に興味があるのかしら。そんなこと聞かれるとは思わなかったわ。興味があるっていうか、戦い方の参考にならないかなと思って。そうね。話すよりも見てもらう方がわかりやすいかもしれないわ。どう？一緒に魔物を倒しに行くのは。そうすれば傭兵について理解できるんじゃないかしら。
Mercenary, sure.
喜んでたくさん学ばせてもらいます。期待に応えられるといいんだけど。
Alright, so she wants to fight with us. We should probably just make her some gear real quick. We'll make her gear. Everyone else can maintain using their same gear they've been. We'll just make her some gear. I think that's a nice compromise of us not just going crazy crafting, but also she needs gear. So we have not made her anything. I think that's what we're gonna do. Fridge is empty and it's late. The stores are closed. I know how that goes. I'm usually the one closing the store. I hate closing the store. I hate being at the store. Ooh, store. That's what I say. What are these minions doing? What are you up to? No. Banana? Banana?
Oh, 動いたみたいだ。
There we go. Where are we going? We need to go to somewhere that we can build a base. I don't have anywhere here I can do that though. Or not build a base. I don't want to build a base right now. At least not right away at starting of stream. We just want to go to a base. I want to go to a base that we have. Cause let's make her her equipment. And then we can you know, we can just explore from there. Alright, first thing we're gonna need to do is access our study bench. And we're gonna need to unlock her weapons. So we can learn how to level this up. What abilities does this have? Attack up, speed up, reduce skill cooldowns. I mean, that's pretty straightforward and good. What does this do? It's not going to tell us all of it. Alright, let's unlock it all the way. And then maybe it'll tell us after that. Because we have two options for her. We have two options for everyone now. Critical rate, critical damage, and damage restoration. Interesting. I think I'm just going to stick with her basic weapon for now, because it has speed boost and all of her abilities scale off of speed. I think that's going to be more useful for at least what we have access to now. So we're just going to make her some basic Baroque armaments, I think. I think that's how we're going to do it. What is this other stuff? We have so many stuff we've unlocked. So many things. We're also going to be making armor for her. So let's unlock this new cloth. Let's see what this does. Fetal cloth. Ooh. So we've unlocked new cloth. Defense up and attack and defense up. Defensive HP. Okay, so it can give us an attack instead, which is nice, actually. I think we want that. And then the rest of this is a lot of things. We can make all kinds of stuff. I want to make new bombs. I really do want to make new bombs. Let's make the gear first. Let's make the gear first. Before we get all sidetracked. Alright, synthesis. We did make some of those ingots, so we already have a bunch of those, but we're probably going to need more than one batch. So let's make a second batch. I love that they added, as a quality of life thing, the ability to increase the speed of crafting, by the way. That's so cool. So useful. I don't know what element what we're working with is. Just use those, I guess. Oh, it's wind. Okay, the one that I didn't pick. Oh no, the item itself is wind, but I don't know about what we're putting in. We know what to do here. Let's see if I remember how to do this the way I like to. S or below, all three. I had like a setting that I liked. Yeah, prioritize these. This is what I liked for making mass items like this very quickly. We haven't done this in a second, so I wanted to be sure I remembered how to do it correctly. And this second batch should definitely give us enough, right? I would assume so. Okay, so let's just come in here and do what we always have to do and kind of band-aid this up a bit. Yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of stuff missing from here. So let's remove this, and then we can dump in something that will actually do it by quite a lot. That we have a lot of. Or that we at least have a decent amount of. Or something we have a lot of. We have those teeth. Where's my teeth? Oh, this has to be red. That's why we weren't using the teeth. Okay, use these instead of the teeth then. Pasta and canned tomatoes. That sounds pretty nice. Sounds pretty tasty right now. This probably doesn't need to be used right now, I would assume, right? It's just a random phantom slot. Yeah, that's fine. In fact... Wait, no, yes it does, because now that that's not all the way. How close are we to maxing it out? It needs to be... Level 7 is the highest. Okay, so we just have to finish this. All that needs one of these. Going to the effects alchemy core. Oh, this effect is all good. I think. Needs to be bigger. Why is this that? Why can't I reach that? Oh, this is where I can fix it. It really wants me to finish those off. No, we can do fine here. Boom! Okay, so that maxes both of those out. And the quality. So I think we just check here. This is perfect. Boom. So that gives us, yeah, we have 43 of those. We don't need to make any more. Let's make the cloth real fast. Let's just make the ingredients to make the ingredients. I don't know if this matters, but I'm going to use it. These are our settings that we used below. Let's go. I think pressing skip makes it work the fastest. It just doesn't feel fast because we're not looking at it. Man, I moved the thing I was using as a footrest away and I want it back. It's actually, I can still reach it. Maybe I can just put it right there and maybe that'll be good. It'll just sit a little different. That's my phone. I just knocked my phone over. It's fine. Don't need that. Don't need phone anyways. Phone's bad and dumb. Alright, and then we can come through and like correct this. Although, is it just everything? Did it do it right? No. Oh wait, yes. Press the wrong button. Sweet, it worked. Cool. Then I will take the auto-made fennel cloth. And I want to make 2 batches of that. Apparently the auto craft was good enough to do it perfectly with our custom settings. And I have it set not to use up anything that we don't have a ton of. It's just using nothing but like things we have abundance of. So if that works, it works. And it seems to work. Sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing. After I had allergies kicking my butt, I'm all messed up now. In my esophagus. Sweet. That's 2 good batches. That was really easy. Okay, so we have that ready, I guess. Let's make her... First, I want to make the weapon. We're actually not going to make her second weapons that you can make. I just want to make the Baroque armaments. Because I think it's going to be better. What element are these? Ice. And then we want attack multiplier, speed multiplier. We gain 10% to those stats. And we actually do have to be very manual with how we add this. So we put in the B. Put in the B. Why is it curved at an angle? Why is it doing that? I don't like that it does that. Oh, that looks weird. Yeah, that speed is already skyrocketing. Holy shit, attack to 78, speed to 34. This gear is already getting kind of nutty. Why are you red? Oh, you're supposed to use an ice item here. What do we have that's ice? We can use the cloth. And the cloth also gives us attack, but it gives us defense as well. If it counts, it counts. And I'm gonna run with it. Let's use more bolt. I can use some bolt. I'll use the old cloth, which is bolt type. Gunpowder, huh? Put in one of these. It is demanding a lot of element that I don't really have. This one wants me to dump a bunch in. If we're gonna dump a bunch in, let's just dump in this. That way we can put in a whole bunch. And just claim all the mana. It's wind. That counts as wind. Needs bolt. Put in bolt. I mean, this still works. But it gives us mana times 2. I want that. We'll just put in the old cloth. This was weird. It didn't reach all the way? Really? Why did I not resonate enough?
う材料は材料はあったかな。
They're very resonaty items I'm putting in
材
here.
料はあったかな。
Is my sand not good enough? I'm gonna use better sand for you.
使う材料は材料はあったかな。
No, we can get the 10.
材料
What
は
if
あっ
we
たか
add
な。
in enough of these? Is 59 just all it's gonna take?
使う材料
Is
は
that a huge waste? That is a huge waste.
材料はあったかな。
Okay, how much brings us up to 59? Because 59 is all that's needed. 4.
この調子
Anything
で
beyond
集めよう。
59 is excessive.
使う材料は
Putting in a good B.
材料はあったかな。
Like, yeah, I don't think I can up this. I guess we're gonna have to deal with having only level 9 reduced skill cooldown, which is already a ton. Like, it's not the end of the world, but I just...
使う材料は
Dang, I felt like we could have done better than that.
使う材料は
Alright, we'll make up for it here with just, like, the stats we get from speed and all that.
材料は
We're putting in a lot more,
材料が
things that are different from what I thought we were throwing in
材
here.
料はあったかな。
That's for sure. I guess we are making a gun, though. Things are a little bit more picky when you're making a gun.
材料はあったかな。
Still, the rule is always slip in a dagger when you can. This needs ice, that's fine. That's why we made a shit ton of fetal cloth. Because it can reach it. Fire?
材料は
Well, it's not fire attribute.
材料はあったかな。
What if I use this anyways?
が強くなった。
What if I do that anyways, even though it wants fire?
使う材料は材料はあったかな。
This does shoot it up much farther. We'll see, we'll see.
材料はあったかな。
Let's dump it in first. This needs ice specifically again? Alright. 44. 46. Okay, I think that's all the cloth we need in there.
が強くなった。材料はあったかな。
That up to level there.
使う材料は
Still don't quite understand how that works, but I'll take it.
材料はあったかな。
It says it wants a bolt.
この調子で集めよう。
Oh, we can fix this. This is one short. That's gonna drive me nuts if I don't fix it.
使う材料は
Fix that. There we go. Speed up level 10.
強くなった。
I would have gone crazy if I didn't fix that knowing that I could. When it was just one away. Alright, cool. Nice. And then the attack up level 3, we can start adding in here. It wants a gunpowder, you say? Just want something to start us with. Fire.
調子で集めよう。
Let me put in the things I made to do this with.
材料はあったかな。
Okay, we don't need the mana boost. We can just put in the ingot. We for sure don't need the mana boost. We will have enough mana by the end.
強くなった？材料はあったかな。
Wind expansion slot. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, do that.
この調子で集めよう。使う材料はこの調子で集めよう。
It's 9.
材料はあったかな。
Other gunpowder. This is what's gonna set us over the
材
top.
料はあったかな。ドアが強くなった？使う材料は
Oh, this has to be fire. Okay. Fine.
材料は
If it has to be.
材料はあったかな。
Boom, there's the level
こ
10.
の調子で集めよう。
See? Knew we were gonna make it. And we already have the mana. We already have mana 200. Should still be the cap, right? Yeah. Alright, sweet. We just need to get in the trait crystals.
材
And
料
then
はあった
dump in
か
as
な。
many of the thingies in there as we can. And then there we go.
使う材料
We are running out of ingots. We are actually using up all these ingots we made. I didn't think we were gonna. It is because I was using them in the dump a bunch, which is a very wasteful thing to do and probably shouldn't have, but whatever.
使う材料は
Okay, here's the dump a bunch. We can use these level 3 ones. Screw it. Yeah, they're just level 3 ingots. Who cares about them?
この調子で集めよう。材料はあったかな。
Keep that skyrocketing.
使う材料はこの調子で集めよ
Cool.
う。使う材料
I might actually need to switch them out just because, like, we'll want something with more resonance.
材料はあったかな。この調子で集めよう。使う材料は
Yeah, because that is very
材料はあったかな。
lacking.
使う材料
God,
は
this hits back so far. Let's put in... What do we have with a lot of resonance that we can dump a handful of in there? These? Sure, put those in there. 28 is I know how much we need, so let's put that in there.
材料はあったかな。
Oh,
この調子で集めよう。材料はあったかな。材料はあったかな。この調子で集めよう。材料はあったかな。
how is this fighting me so much? Well, I guess we can't reach the max on that either. Alright, we're gonna fill this up, not because we need to, because our quality is already at the cap that we have, but because for every single one of these extra ingots and cloths that we add in here, its stats are going up.
強く使う材料は
So it's useful for just
使う材料
dumping in everything you have that you can.
材料はあったかな。
Once we gain items like that in every element, too, we'll be in a good spot.
使う材料はこの調子で集めよう。使う材料
Bolt requirement, that's our last of the old cloth.
材料
So
は
if it wants any more, we're gonna have to make more.
この調子で集めよう。
Nope. That's it. Perfect. I mean, it's not perfect. We couldn't get one of the things to give us the attack plus 10, and skill cooldown is only level 9 instead of level 10, but that's pretty good. And it has really high stats, which is what we need. So there's her new gun. Now she needs armor. Question is, which one of the 2 armors that we have access to? This one here has speed up, so we're doing that one. And we're gonna do those 2 accessories. Okay, so we're gonna need more cloth. We're gonna need a lot more cloth. Thankfully, this is the one that worked really well, and we didn't have to, like, edit it at all. So hopefully, as long as we don't run out of whatever ingredients was doing that. And I have it set to use, like, ingredients we have the most abundant, so it shouldn't be fighting us. Yeah, see, that's a perfect batch. No, this is Flamme. Or Flamey. Let's make 2 more batches, because we're going to need a lot. Because I also want to make 2 accessories. Although, I guess ingots might be better to make. For the accessories. So let's actually not make any more of this after this batch. Let's make a bunch of ingots. Because ingots can give us attack up and attack and speed up. And as we all know, I like more damage. More damage is more better. It's not always true, but I just subscribe to the school of thought of kill it before it kills you. We do have to go in and actually fix up a couple things in here, though. Like, oh, it's using the fucking thorns, not the thorns, the vines again. Something better than the vines. What's the resonance area of this? 4? We can do better than 4. Do we have an element for this spot? No. There we go. That one is good. This one done? Is that the only one that needs it? That's just quality boosting. Okay, cool. That's the only one that needs it. So, if we can make a couple batches like that, then that'll be pretty easy as well. Someone's car alarm is going off. Okay, cool. And then you go in here. Let's change some of these real shitty items out with good ones. Things become so much better whenever your items are just made a little bit better. Okay, so there's all those. And we can use that to make Hunter's Wear. The activated effects on here are defense up, speed up, and guard up, which is why we're choosing this. Because the speed up will benefit this character's attack stat, because all of her skills do more damage based on her speed. We put on a speed multiplier, as well as probably a defense multiplier and an attack multiplier. Let's just get those three on there. Because why not? She's going to be getting all three of those stats from this, right? Alright, let's build it. It's an animal hide. Bolt slot. Am I right away needing to go craft? Alright, right away we're gonna save this. We need something with some bolt to it. So, just make some of this real quick, I guess. I don't know why I'm making ingots for it. Ingots are instead of cloth. Ingots are going to be for attack, but whatever. It'll be damage dealing armor, I guess. The game lets you do that. Let's see if it's made correctly. We need more mana. What we can do to reach more mana. That's actually reaching a lot of mana. Also, our quality is really low. What the fuck? We're better than that. We can do better than that. Boom. Yeah, this is already giving us so much more. And then just to top it off, that way we can get the last of the mana we need. Throw in some of this bad boy. We just need 200, honestly. Let's go 202. Quality was raised to 480. It's not even max quality. Wow. I'm really settling for that. We've fallen off. Wow. Don't think it's bad. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, Pixie Robe. Well, shit. Apparently we learned how to make new armor. Do we want to make that armor instead? Let's figure it out. Let's see what it does. Where's the Pixie Robe? There's a chance. What does the Pixie Robe do? We have it maxed out, so we know everything about it. HP regeneration, Fairy's Whisper, and Fickle Favor. I don't know what that means. What does Fairy's Whisper do? HP regen is pretty self-explanatory, but boost defense by level times 3%, raises negative effect resistance by level times 3% when in outer range. Okay, so while you're in the outer range, you resist stuff. And then Fickle Favor. 3 HP by level times... Oh! Okay. That's not what we want, but that's useful for different characters. That's good for, this is good for like a tankier character, or someone who you want to have like some vampirism as they attack. Which I guess could be good for her, but I'm going all in on the raw stats, so I'm going to stick with what we were already doing. But that could be useful and interesting to keep in mind for endgame builds. But I think for now, I think just simple, just whatever I think is going to pump out the most raw damage is what we should go for. Alright, back to finishing this up. Boom. Trying to remind myself to use cloth wherever I can and not just throw in ingots. Because these are meant to be defensive clothing. They both increase speed, so I really should prioritize the correct thing. But here I am, doing whatever I want instead. Being a menace. Damn you, fire slot. I put in whatever I want instead. A bolt. We made stuff just for this. I don't know why it does that. I hate OBS so much. Anyways, we should be back now. So annoying. It doesn't count as resetting it. I did it fast enough, so. Ugh, I hate OBS. Yeah, we back. OBS done did chat itself for a second. It's okay, it got better. That computer really does not like it though. Which I know that's like OBS's reputation, but my computer very much does not like it. Also, I don't know how big of a stream we're gonna do today. I'm so tired. I got like no sleep last night. I don't know why. I woke up at like really early and I just couldn't fall back asleep. I was just wide awake. So I am running on like no sleep and it's starting to catch up on me. I was worried about that happening. I'm not quite yet, but you know, we will be in the somewhat coming up. I don't know when the stream's gonna end, but probably not gonna be a real long one today, just cause EP. Very EP. Yeah, we're having an EP stream. I'm always tired, like almost every time I stream, but I'm notably sleep deprived today. Just because my body decided to do that, and I don't know why. Thank you, body, for waking up at a stupid hour. Which, like, I can't do that, like, waking up, like, at a real early, nice hour on, like, days before I have work. That way I can at least stream before work. No, it's gotta be on the day where I'm not planning on doing anything. The day where all my plans are to chill. I want something more resonant than that. And they just sleep? Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's not really my kind of thing. A lot of people will put on like at least like clips or replays in the background or something. That'd be more of a thing, but I'm not a very clippable person. It's just a drawing. Not even a good drawing, not even a digital one. It's like a photograph of like line paper. That'd be funny. That'd be pretty funny. But I also want to keep making progress in this game. Man, because I'm having a great time. Don't get me wrong, I love this game. We are still in the beginning of it, and I have like 40 hours into this at this point. We need to make progress on it. We need to play it if we're ever gonna have hope for getting out of it, ever. Which I guess I don't really have any other games coming out that I'm like dying for, at least that we know a release date of, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. When we have Dragon Ball dropping whenever they decide to, and they just don't tell us. That's about it. That's all I can think of off the top of my head that I'm waiting for. But it's very possible I just don't remember. That should be enough. Okay, it says boost defense by 10. That's our next goal. Not goal, resonance thing, and we should be able to hit that. In fact, go back in there. Change this for the claws. So that's attack up level 2. Increase that attack a tiny bit. Okay, all that's left is to fill the quality alchemy core with just stuff and things. Things and stuff, chat. Things. Good stuff. Those are the individual. I don't even think it matters if we put in the right stuff at this point. We're just getting quality bonus. Like, who cares about that? It's just like, if you can put something that'll increase stats, put in the thing that'll increase stats. That's what we're at. That's what we're at right now. Boom. Boom. There we go. Wait. We couldn't get defense up level 10? Or guard up level 10? What? Why not? Why not? Why are we weak? Not even by like... Not even like by a little bit, it's by quite a bit. Huh. I mean, I can't make it any more than it is. This is pretty optimal for what we have, so I guess we'll just have to live with it. It's not perfect, but it's going to be way stronger than necessary. We're getting plus 300 attack from this armor. That is dumb. You should not get plus 300 attack from armor. That's almost as much as it's giving us defense. We have made very silly weapons and armor. Alright, now all we need to do is make her accessories. We need to use one of these and one of these. We want attack, defense, and speed multipliers. Proceed. Throw in one of these. Who even have that does fire? Not a lot. But this gives us skill damage up, so I do want to do this well. I want attack up though. Let's put in ingots wherever we can with this. The accessories. Because I do want the attack and speed more than I want the attack and defense. Because attack and speed translates to attack and more attack. Oh, is this one of these? Okay, this is one of these. Let's fill this with this guy. Bolt. Want to put in a bolt thing? Fine. Fine. Yeah, that was so much worse. What did I do wrong making those? What? Why is it being so picky on that? Oh, it has to be specifically a jewel. Okay. Because the ingots we made are wind, right? These are wind. Yeah, they're wind. Which is fine. The new cloth is nice. So it's not like I'm upset about putting that in there. Item damage up. I think that matters less, but I still want it. It is still a ability of the gear, and I would like to put it in there right. But it is my lower priority, so I am going to put the shittier bolt. Nice. Perfect. I might just get it anyways. Oh, I have been just throwing some of those in there. Whatever. Whatever. Don't matter. Don't matter none. You want that mana though. Reach that mana. Unlock this slot for me to throw an ingot into. What? Oh, okay. Rudy's on cooldown. I'm like, I thought that's what we just did. No, they just both have to do with items. Another jewel. Think I'm made of money? I don't even think this game has money. I don't think it does. Actually, now that I think about it, this game took out money. That feels weird. Money was like always a huge core part of these games. I mean, it's doing fine without it. It just, now that I'm realizing it, weird. This game doesn't have money in it.
この調子で集めよう。
Because there's not even the money traits. Although, to be fair, traits in this game are kind of funky compared to the rest of the franchise, so...
使う材料は
And by that I mean, like, they barely exist.
材料はあったかな。材料はあったかな。
That's
この調子で
easy.
集めよう。材料はあったかな。
I am just dumping in the right items at this point, too, because we have maximum mana, so I don't even need to be
材料は
perfect about it. Hey! Pure Vocalize, thank you for the raid.
強くなった。
I am half awake right now. How are you? We are crafting some new gear for our new party member we just got. What's her name? Or Vikings. Vikings are cool. I like Vikings. I'm like half awake. I got like no sleep. But yeah, thank you for the raid. I hope you're doing well. We're just chilling. Like I said, I'm half asleep. I'm delirious. Not even delirious. I'm just like drained. Anything of value? I don't know how much of value I have. We were just talking about how we have no money in this game. They took all the money out of the game. It's an Atelier game with no money in it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I am enjoying this game quite a bit. It is very chill. It is a very relaxing time. But it is not keeping me awake. Why no one have gold? Yeah, exactly. No gold in this world. Apocalypse Go, all of a sudden gold have no value. Who would have thought? I'm just gonna dump all 20. That's probably way big waste, but whatever. I can just get more. Let me put more cloth and ingots in here. I want my stats. But yeah, I don't know. It just kind of hit me because I'm so used to money just being kind of like a huge part of these games. Having to like craft things to make money, to buy things early on, and selling things for money. You know, that kind of thing. You just want some gold. Yeah, I don't know where the gold is. I ain't got no gold. I wish I had some gold. I could get rid of my junky car. Put the ingots in. This is just a flower spot. Do we care? I don't think we care. Because this is just a quality boost. We don't need to worry about the quality boost. We're already at our current quality cap, so we're just slapping ingots in there for the stats. Items mostly for the stats anyways. I can't reach the thingy! Alright, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna call this item here done. This is like mostly just for the skill damage up and then giving us like a ton of attack and speed. So I guess that's fine. That means we need to make one more accessory and then we can run around and do stuff. We made this one just now. We just got the new party member, what's her name? So I'm just making her some gear real quick. We got... What is her name? Her. Nina, that's her name, Nina. I forgored. Forgored out of my melon. But I just need to make her one accessory real quick, and then we can move forward. Yo, thank you for the follow. I've been saying for like a month now that I'm gonna put some audio on my alerts, and I have not done that yet. But I did see that. I did catch that. I got my stuff up on the side, that way I can keep track of it. Because if I didn't, I would miss things, and I don't want to miss things. Ever since I moved from Streamlabs to just OBS, I have been really neglecting like fixing all my stuff. Just because I'm lazy. It's a lot of work. I used to have a lot of stuff. I used to make new overlays all the time. But that takes time and energy, and I don't have that much of those like I used to. Which is fine. I'm kind of glad that I am happy to settle on a simple look that I can throw together. It's good not to get too obsessive over who isn't lazy. Fair. I mean, that is fair. Life be busy. Life be busy. Relax when you can. Alright. What kind of yellow do I got? I got some more ingots in here somewhere, right? Yeah. I got some of the old ingots sitting around. Are we gonna get the max HP up? Are we gonna get... Oh. Gotta be blue. Gotta be blue. Oh, dang. Alright, so we're not gonna be able to get the level 10, but I think that's fine. I'm happy to settle for level 9. Most of what we're wanting out of this is coming from like the cloths and the ingots that we're throwing in anyways. Oh. Ingot give us attack and speed. I want that. Not the defense and attack. Even though I'll take that. Well, we're gonna have to soon. We're gonna run out of ingots. It's not the end of the world. We will be fine if I have to throw in ingots for, well... It's not hard for me to just throw together another batch of 20 of those. We can do that in like a second. We could just do it once we run out. We do want the... We'll do that for the mana. We'll dump these in all for the mana. It's always good to have plenty of mana. Do I put this in, or do I put this in? I think I put this in. Flowers? I don't need any flowers. Nice! We got all the way up to level 10, so that's good. Stun boost is actually pretty dope. So if we can get this, I'll be very happy. I'm mainly building it for the stats, but it would be pretty dope. Why my phone bazap? Why my phone on floor? Oh, I know what it is. I bet I know what it is. No, no. Use the cursor. Just use the cursor. What if we did? What if we just dump in a bunch of thingamabobs? I might need to switch out that item. Yeah, okay. Let's save this real quick. I know I said I can just use the cloths. I wanna... It'll drive me nuts if I don't dedicate. So let's make another batch of this real quick. We'll just use this method because it works really well for making stuff like this. Skeep. Okay, so the quality is not very good. In fact, there's a few things in here. Nothing in here is very good. We have to fix a few things. Which is fine. We always do. But this is a lot of things. What do we have to dump a bunch of in? I could just keep that full for the mana. Let's do it for the mana, whatever. We have some of those extra. Okay. This unlocks here. No. This needs a lot of work. What here looks like it's probably the cheapest. There's only 2. Okay. Yeah, a lot of our things that we had in abundance to autofill look like it's running low because it's filling in some real bad items. So we might need to do something about that. I mean, what I normally do is I make like a bunch of neutralizer, but I really don't want to get into crazy crafting right now. So if I can find some good enough substitutes, that's what I want to roll with. More me being lazy and trying to avoid certain things than anything else. Okay, that's good. And then this needs some work as well. This is an easy one. Boom, just put it there. That actually did, I could just call that there. That does finish it. And then let's go to the quality here because we do want we want more mana. We do want more mana. And this is how we're gonna get it. I'm just gonna use the cloth. Who cares? This should be fine enough, right? It's not perfect, but it's good. That's how you know I'm like, my brain is shutting down, is I'm having some moments where I'm like, that's good enough, right? Is this what we were working on? Yeah, this is where we were. Noise? It's a red? Gotta run right past my stuff every day. Oh, that's why we use the Poonie balls so often before. It's because they have quality plus. And just using a billion of those makes it go by so smoothly because you just always have good quality. You're always hitting that quality cap. So once you hit like the quality mana core, you just don't gotta think about nothing. You just roll with it. Oh, this is the scarf. We actually want to put in actual things here. Never mind.
この調子で集めよう。材料はあったかな。
I almost didn't realize that we're back in the scarf again.
使う材料は
That can still do that. Where are these? Oh, because they need to be fire.
使う材料は
This doesn't have to be, though. We can just put in a cheeky little guy there.
使う材料
A funny little guy. This has to be ice. Level 8.
使う材料は
How much would red benefit us here?
材料はあったかな。
No. Okay.
材料はあったかな。
Let's put that in.
材料はあったかな。
I didn't realize we still have 2 more whole thingies on our way. Holy cow.
この調子で集めよう。使う材料は
He's gonna be an unstoppable monster once we're done making this gear.
材料はあったかな。
Green.
パワーが強くな使う材料は使う材料は
I don't need to do the whole dump 1,000 in here thing. I don't think. None of these are the... Yeah. No, we're fine.
使う材料は使う材料は
Although I might, for the sake of the speed bonus, actually. I don't know. Depends. What does this get us to?
材料はあったかな。この調子で集めよう。
Not quite full. It's gonna drive me nuts. I need to fix it.
材料はあったかな。
Finish it.
この調子で
There we
集
go.
めよう。
Not when it's that close.
使う材料
Not when it's that close and that easy.
パワーが強くなった。使う材料は
Alright, so I actually don't really care about the quality plus thing. We'll be fine in quality, so I'm just gonna use this as a time to just throw in the last of our ingots. Pretty much how we always use the quality trait boosting things. We almost always are at the quality limit by this point. When we're actually like making stuff.
使う材料はパワーが強くなった。使う材料はパワーが強くなった。材料はあったかな。使う材料はパワーが強くなった。材料はあったかな。パワーが強くなった。材料はあったかな。パワーが
There we go.
こんな感じかな。
The 475 attack on his scarf is funny.
よし、うまくできたかな。
Alright, there we go. We're done making new equipment for her now. New party member is ready to fight. We better make sure she's actually wearing it. I'm not even doing the crystal things. I probably could now that we have stuff. I've been too lazy. Yeah, we're already going up. I can hide my face, that way you can see the number go up. Who doesn't love seeing number go up? How do you do this? Forgetting how to use my own. There we go. See? Stat go up. Okay, so let's keep in mind the attack and defense. Alright, let's just keep everything in mind. 141, 101, 169. And we're just gonna start going up from here. That's a big one. I don't remember our numbers that I literally just read, but I can tell you one thing. They weren't this. Did we get 2 of these when we made it? Why did it give us 2? Okay. I guess we made 2 of these. I didn't even make accessories for the others, by the way. I never got around to it. So, she's literally twice as strong as everyone else right now. Over twice as strong as everyone else right now. Okay, well, it was a fun game, everyone. We did it. We won. We won. Tits McShooty has all the stats now. Because the enemies didn't stand a chance before. We need to actually put her in the party, though. We'll switch out you. And put in... Tina. Well, I want her in the thing. She can be around. Also, you're gonna be our main, because... You're ridiculous. What are you guys doing? Raptor, I wanna hit you with something. Yeah. Hey! Whoa, skills. Requiem trigger. Wait, learning all kinds of stuff. What the heck? Maybe we need to kill a couple things. We're all leveling up. Big level up at level 50. They're almost... Well, she's going to take a second to level up. We'll just go to where there's stronger enemies. We'll go to where we currently are in the game. We are... over here. Where do I have a travel point here? Whoa! What? Why is there a question mark on my property? Oh, it's not on my property, it's just right there. Oh, it's one of those. Never mind. Line up those, and then you do that. The piss pony. Big piss pony. Oh, we're not defeating them in like a frame, so that's cool. Gold Poonie Ball. Sweet! Those used to be about making money. But this game doesn't have any money, as we were noticing. Or... Oh, wait, no, I just opened that. I like these puzzles. I know they're simple and easy, but I enjoy doing them. Bada bada. Bada da. Bada. Yo, easy. Hurry up and reach level 50. What the heck? I want her to get whatever her level 50 level up is gonna be. I do not want her doing that. Wait, is that the only one? No, the trail still goes. Here's got some stuff, though. Also, we probably have a lot more skill points than we did not too long ago. Oh! Shoot! Bullet! Bullet. Eat up! Oh, does she excel at the longer range, I wonder? Yeah. All I know is she's not leveling up. Where are you taking me? Where are we going? Going up? Going up. Uni up. Uni aren't worth a lot of XP, I don't think. Ooh. Also, they're not all like G anymore. Dang bot. 1 second. I see you, bot. I'm getting rid of you. Logging up my chat with your fake ads. And you're attacking my people for their stuff and money. That's gonna be like that, and then that's that. Wait, that for sure. That goes like that. That's a cool one. It's a new shape. I like that. I dig it. Rotwood Miasma Gathering Spot. This sounds like a disgusting place to be. Oh boy, you're gonna go to hang out at the Rotwood Miasma Gathering Spot? Only the coolest place to be. Miasma means stinky smell too, so it's a bad wood smell. You gonna get sick. Yeah. Don't hang out here. Back up here again. You took me in a big old circle. By the way, we can fast travel here. I don't recognize this place at all. Like, I don't know what this is. It's called that because they throw a knife at you. Sharpshooter. Someone else is about to level up.
校ってどこもなんとなく埃っぽい。長い間人の手が入ってないっていう証拠ね。
お前の腕なら大丈夫だろ。
もらった。ちょっと下がるわ。消えなさい。
Whoa,
そこね。
that's a cool combo.
学ぶことを
She hits him with the blender. There we go. Alright, what are all these abilities we just got? What is all this stuff? Skills. Okay, so for her, maximize mana surge. What does that even mean? Requiem trigger. What is mana flow? We done any what? I don't think we've done anything with this mana flow thing before. That's new. Manufacturing master increases damage dealt by items. We know about that. Hidden pocket increases damage dealt when using a friend action. Okay, that makes sense. Mana flow grants mana flow when using a skill. Okay. Keen eye. We already know about that. Or do we? Alterations. Reduce your own HP and boost attack when enemy is stunned. That's pretty cool. Surge skills. Wait a second. Oh, this is where all this stuff is. How do I even know how to do this? Probably end fights too quickly for me to learn how to do it. We're probably too strong, I guess. What it seems like. Yeah, we might just be too strong. It's very funny. Oh yeah, I disappeared so we could see the numbers when I was equipping gear. It's to reflect the fact that I am slouched all the way in my chair. All the way gone. Neat. You spend any money for anything you care about on the skill tree? That's pretty hype.
What?
薬の材料じゃ金儲けはできないな。
見つけた。見つけた。何これ。
Whoa. You know what? I know it was a real short one today. I can't game right now. I'm falling asleep. I think I'm just gonna call it early. That's almost a 2-hour stream. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Sorry we didn't make any progress today. I really wanted to. I'm really excited to. I just can't focus. I'm gonna try to take a nap. I fell asleep at like 5 and I woke up at like 7. So, and I've been up ever since. because I just couldn't fall back asleep until I decided to sit down and start streaming, and then my body was like, hey, you should take a nap. And I'm like, now you want to take a nap? Now you're tired? Thanks. Let's get it, Barry. We love Barry. Barry's playing something that seems like a time. Barry's always playing something that seems cool, though. It's Barry. When does he not play cool stuff? Yeah. Yeah, dude, my body fucking just shut off on me today. Which sucks, because it's my day off, and I'm like, man, I want to enjoy it, but, like, I can't stream right now. I'm too tired. We got a little bit done. I had some fun. Don't get me wrong. We almost went for 2 hours. We just didn't make any progress. I need to take a nap. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.